Welcome to an incomplete guide to personal growth. We invite you to take a breath and take a listen to our podcast that explores the wonder, humor, challenges, and sometimes those self-inflicted wounds on a journey of personal growth.
Our weekly podcast conversations include stories, resources, and tools that you can incorporate into your daily life. We're the mother-daughter duo of Sydney
and Kelly.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Sydney.
I like your sweater today.
Oh, thanks. It's very...
Is it new?
I got it last year. I like it because it's light.
I know
because I love sweaters in the winter, but here you can't wear heavy sweaters,
One sec.
It's light. Thank you.
We're gonna
start again.
No. There we go. I just didn't like where my mic was.
Oh.
Anyway.
Well, that was interesting. Okay.
But yeah, I know. It's like you have to have light sweaters here.
Yes.
I probably won't be editing that out, just so you know.
Oh, great.
I'm just going to do it.
Whatever. It is. It's okay, and I'm not going to put the box
Oh, my gosh.
That's downstairs.
So, yes. So she ordered, because unfortunately, Bagheera stopped. We have these scratching posts she has like kind of like a larger chair in the entryway decoration.
It's an entryway little entryway couch type of thing.
And so we had put like some scratching posts by, and Bagheera was doing fine. He was using that. I don't know what changed, but all of a sudden he started to scratch
all of a sudden it just tore the side of mine.
So she got another one. I don't even know how long it's been now.
It's been a week. Usually I just tear them up, but
you're lucky Dad is out of town. It's just sitting there.
And it's a big box.
It's a big box. And I'm like, okay. And I keep saying, oh, we could do this tonight. We could do this then. We could do this then.
No, maybe today or tomorrow.
And that is just so opposite of how I am.
I know. I think that's fake because usually I do stuff pretty quick, but it's like, I'm not in a hurry.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I see a box,
I know.
it's got to be gone.
I'm gonna have to spray it too, so the cat.
So the cat doesn't get it. Yeah,
but that's life with a cat. It's not an expensive piece of furniture.
No, but it's just like the fact that you're keeping the box there.
I know it's massive,
and I'm still living here, and so like part of me is like, I know I can't do anything about it. It's not my house, but this is driving me crazy.
Oh, that's fine. I didn't know it was for a while. And then I think, I'm going to have to break down the box and put it in the recycling.
I know there are a lot of steps. That is true.
I know, right?
That is so, oh my gosh, that is so funny. So we'll see when that gets done. See. It's almost like it's a game
see if it's done
to see how long it takes.
That's right.
Speaking of games.
Yes. Oh, that was nice.
Yes. I believe this episode should be coming out like right before Christmas.
Right.
And I feel like it's a pretty common thing when the family's all around, you pick a game to play game night. Whatever. I feel like
I think a lot of people do. Yeah.
That is fairly common. So we're diving into just game night. And
game
what a
day, game night,
whatever.
Game things. Yeah.
So I wanted to delve a little bit.
Okay.
Into the game, the history.
Yes. You're that person.
Of games. So I'm going to share a little bit.
Okay.
So, and I think games have always had like some sort of societal, cultural significance.
Right.
Like I know even, heads of state will trade chess sets or like something that has significance for that culture, like between countries and that sort of thing. So and it's always social bonding, sit around, play a game. Right. A lot of times that can ease some tension.
Create it.
Potentially, yes. But dice games are actually some of the oldest forms of games, either like making dice or, use bones and you can throw them and however they land type of thing. So dice games and that sort of thing are ancient. Mm-hmm. And that, kind of start up first. Then things like board games, like we're used to, started to originate like almost everything else, like literally everything else, Mesopotamia.
Oh.
That is where agriculture began.
Yeah.
That is where like a lot of what we derive from modern society began. Mesopotamia, Egypt, Iran, Arabia, like that area.
Yeah.
People like to harp on, but it is literally where so many parts of our modern society, like everything human wise, originated in Mesopotamia.
Yeah.
But Yes, board games originated there. And then chess and card games too, very old.
Yeah.
And so as I like started keeping going through history, then you have places like India, the game Parcheesi.
Yeah.
Was adapted from a game that started in India.
Okay.
And then it was copyrighted in 1869.
Okay.
Isn't that funny? And then the game Chutes and Ladders also came from India, but it was like snakes and ladders or something.
Okay.
And it was teaching about karma.
Oh.
But then somebody like came across the game and then made a more kids-like Chutes and Ladders. But it was originally from India to teach karma.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was really like, I mentioned 1869 for Parcheesi and stuff, but it was in the early 1800s that like board games started to become commercialized and popular and sold in the West. So like, Western Europe. Right. And then over in America too, like early 1800s, it's like when you could argue, okay, now board games are like a thing that are that's like commercialized, being sold and bought, and people are becoming popular, that sort of thing. So we've had board games and games around for a very long time. Yeah. And even in the sense that we have them today, like that's over a century, almost two of just, basically 2 centuries of like having these, board games around, popularized, people playing them, all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's interesting that I know here in San Antonio, there's a couple of places where you just go and they've got stacks of board games and tables and you just hang out and play.
Yep. Yeah. And I'm also personally avoiding role-playing games just because that's not something we do, like D&D and all that stuff.
Like what?
Like D&D.
Oh, D&D. That's a whole,
That's like that has its own, honestly, its own history and derives from like strategy games that came about like around World War I, World War II.
Risk
like when board,
and stuff like that.
like very early strategy games, and then it kind of evolved. So it's a whole other branch of games. I'm talking about like sit around a table, family board games, like that sort of stuff.
More that type of games is what we're talking about. Yeah.
Yes.
True, not video.
No. And that's the thing. That's an interesting thing too about how that has been brought into game night and stuff. Because think about, man, when was it, like the 90s that you get the DVDs and it was like Disney and you like play these DVD games together. I forget what they were called, but
did I play those?
No, you never bought them.
No, I never did buy those. Sorry.
You never bought them. Just a little salty about it.
Yeah.
But we'd see them on commercials all the time. And then that like DVD type of gaming where you would play, play as a family, it'd be on there. You think about then that evolving to Jackbox games, which became super popular even before COVID, but I think COVID really did. And then you think even video games, I think, kind of gone on the board game thing because you have Mario Party, where you're literally going around a board and you're playing different, co-op games together. Okay. And then you also have things like the Wii, and we played a lot of Wii Sports. We did that. Oh, that was fun. Yeah. And so, I think that counts too.
Yes.
And it's just interesting how that has kind of like woven itself into what people view as like a game time with their family and stuff. Yeah.
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 Because we were always big on games.
Oh, always.
Anytime we got together, grandparents, whatever, it was game.
Yeah, we were playing
games.
games.
Even with our own family, just playing games.
Yeah. So did you grow up with that?
I did. And this Christmas, we're going to start playing. And one that I always did.
I know you've insisted now. I have. I've literally never heard.
I ordered Pinochle. It's a card game that you have a partner with, and you have to see how many tricks you're going to get. But then you have to play with your partner to try to give them the tricks if they have higher bids or whatever. Anyway, we played it always growing up, and now I'm going to check with my brothers to see if they've passed that on to their kids.
There's no way they have.
Well, they're going to, and so. Or I will when I'm visiting.
When you visit, yeah.
But no, my grandmother played it.
Yeah.
She's the one that brought us because she'd play it with her friends. Yeah. And we just always, that was our game. Scrabble.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Did that a lot.
How early do you remember playing games with your family? Like, has it just always been a thing? Like, you're in elementary school and you'd like play board games or like?
I think so.
Yeah.
And then they'd play games that I didn't have the attention span for.
Oh, yeah.
Monopoly and Risk.
hate
And I'm
Monopoly.
like, I still have, I don't know why I've ended up with the Risk board, but I've got to get that to my brothers because
Somebody
I
else
never
needs
played
that.
that game.
No, we don't play that game.
It's too long.
Way
So,
too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I hate Monopoly.
I did, I'd play Monopoly as long as it was too long. But
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. And I know, I feel like people are either diehard Monopoly or they're like not about it because it is a long game.
It is.
And I think it
They
it
have an
causes
electronic
tension.
banker now.
That makes it easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. But
anyway.
no.
Yeah.
But I remember absolutely always growing up playing game, like elementary
Right.
school easy, like Candyland. Oh my gosh, we
Candyland,
were
you start
obsessed.
with that. We had that. I had that.
Oh, and
growing
then
up,
what's
too.
the one?
Chutes and
Hi-Ho
Ladders was
Cheerio.
my favorite.
Hi-Ho Cheerio.
Yes.
Do a lot. I remember that. And then there was the hippos. Hippo eating.
Oh yeah,
it,
with that. Yes. Yeah.
eat all the little balls.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, I don't know. We just had a ton of games that we
Yeah.
and like even Laura and I would just play with each other.
Right.
Sometimes,
Right.
you
yeah.
know, and we just
Not
get
all
them out.
games
And,
have to have four
no,
people, right?
no.
Yeah.
And so I remember like games just always.
Yes. And you know what I remember is, and this came to my mind, and I still have a deck of cards in my glove compartment.
Oh, yes.
I carried around a deck of cards, and if I'd be waiting in the
pickup.
car with you or
Purple.
with Lauren for pickup from piano or whatever it'd be.
Or
and
just
we'd-
school.
Or school, and
Yeah.
we'd be waiting for the
Yeah.
other. We'd pull them out, and we'd play gin.
Yes, gin rummy.
Yeah.
All the time.
And
Yes.
so I still had that deck of cards.
Which apparently we were maybe playing in a wrong way.
Shh, don't tell people that. It was my way and it worked.
Because we play with 7 cards.
Yes,
But I
now I
guess
heard
now
it
you
was
have to
supposed to
do
be
9.
9 or 10. I can't remember.
I don't know.
apparently-
But Dad recently corrected
But
us
your
on
little
that.
hands weren't going to carry
That's
it.
true. That's true.
So
Little
maybe
hands were-
that's why.
maybe that's why.
I don't know.
But no,
yeah,
we
so
would
we
always.
always had-
That's true.
yeah, we
Oh,
played-
Kerplunk! I remember that one.
Yes,
Where you
with
put little
the
sticks in, and
pick
then
up
you
stick.
see.
That was my
Oh,
favorite
pick up
game as a
sticks,
kid was
yes.
pick up sticks.
Really?
I guess because you could play by yourself.
That is so good.
Yeah.
Yes, and then Pass the Pig was a popular
Yeah.
one for us. That's kind
Yeah.
of like a dice-ish game because you're rolling the
Yes,
pigs
yeah.
to see how they land. Yep.
And so we started the tradition. It's been several years ago that every Christmas we find a new game.
yes,
For family to
yeah,
play.
it's like our family gift.
Yeah, and then we always have to bring out the old ones, but we'd
Yeah.
have Santa would bring a family game.
Yes,
every year.
I do remember that.
Yeah,
And Trouble was always
Mm-hmm.
a fun one.
you like that one a lot.
I loved that one. I don't
didn't
know
figure
why.
that out why.
I don't know why either.
The sound of the dice, maybe I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah,
But even when I was little, that was a favorite. And then Sorry, that's a fun one.
Yes.
Oh, we would get so nasty to each
we
other.
would get, and we still do.
We do.
And
We
then
get pretty
when
competitive.
I remember I pulled up the video of Carol Burnett
Yes,
and her family
that
on her
SNL
TV
sketch?
show. No,
Or it
wasn't
was
that.
her TV show.
It was her
Okay,
TV
okay,
show. And they go, sorry, and they'd ring the bell, and so then we started doing that.
That made it even more fun.
It was,
Oh,
because y'all
that's
hadn't
so
seen
fun.
that, and I'd
No.
be doing that, and you're like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Oh my God.
Sorry.
If you haven't seen it, definitely look at that Carol
Look
Burnett
at Carol
sketch.
Burnett,
That
sorry.
was so funny.
Yeah, it is
so
it
funny.
was funny. Yeah.
And then, Scattergories.
Yes.
I don't even play it correctly. I just like
You
trying to come
like
up
it.
with words.
I know that's one of your favorite. And
I know,
It's
still.
that timer's so loud.
So
Drives me nuts. The whole
It is so
but
loud.
You like
I
that.
don't know why,
I
but
don't
I
either.
do.
And then the late Rummy Cube.
Rummy Cube.
That became fun. That was a later one.
That
we
was,
started
and that was one
playing
that
with Oma
Oma
and Grandpa.
Oma introduced us to.
Grandma.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Grandma. And that's fun, except for sometimes some people take too long.
Oh
But
my
then You have
gosh.
to push them along.
Freaking timer.
And Lauren was always, gosh, she won
She's
80%
good
of the
at
time.
that. I don't know. Her mind can just pick up those patterns,
Isn't
I
that
guess.
I guess she could just see, and
Very interesting.
she's really good at that.
Yeah, she is. But no, and that is the thing. I will say there's a common thing with games.
What?
If they're not ones where you're like picking up a card and it tells you what to do, whatever. If they're like games where you have to think and strategize and stuff, I am absolutely not against getting a timer out and being like, you have 1 minute to figure, because some people take
Yeah.
like Scrabble too long.
Yeah.
I don't have all day to sit here or all night to
No.
sit here and wait for you to decide what to do.
Yeah, I like faster
cannot.
moving games and funny ones.
Yeah, it's
Apples to Apples.
Yeah, Dutch Blitz is one of my
We played
favorites.
that. I
It's
don't
a card
remember it,
game,
but I remember
and it
playing
almost
it
has
with
like
you.
some of those aspects of like, oh, what was it?
Slap,
Egyptian rattlesnake a little
yeah.
bit, where you're like slapping
Yes.
cards and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's fast paced, but you have a break in between rounds and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, which helps. But Dutch Blitz is one of my. It's for 4, and and they say you can play it with 2. Nah, it's a 4-person game. It's a 4-person game.
Yeah.
But that one is really fun, just picking out patterns and trying to, like getting 1 through 10, like that sort of thing.
Okay.
And then, I have Mexican Trains down.
Yes.
It's
You
a
love
domino
that one.
game.
It's a domino game, and that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We played that quite a bit.
Yes. All the
a
time with
bit.
Elma. Mhm.
Yeah, and Yahtzee. Y'all never got too much
I
into
never
Yahtzee.
got very into Yahtzee.
We
yeah.
played that a lot growing up.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I played some of it.
Yeah, shaking
Shaking it. But I think because it was like just trying to get, that's the point of the game.
Yeah.
But I don't think I found it very fun just like trying to see if I get the right combo. And
Yeah,
it's like,
'cause-
should I use this here? Should I use my
Yeah.
4s here? Yeah,
Yeah, it's only fun if you get Yahtzee and win.
pretty much.
Yeah, and it's funny because within our immediate family here, we're competitive,
Yes.
but we can lose.
Yeah. We can lose and we can
Yeah.
I think that's the thing too. It's like, and in some families, it's just not possible. I
Yeah.
don't think to
Yeah.
have some of these games.
You can't
Because
always-
even if you
yeah.
have just one sore loser, ugh,
It makes it very difficult.
it's just not fun because
Yeah,
then you're
yeah.
walking on eggshells with them. And
Yeah.
You're like, well, I want to do that.
I
Think about sorry.
Or if they get mad if you're a partner,
Yes. And think
Yeah.
about sorry. If we were that sore loser and I couldn't knock you off and move you back
know.
to start. That's the
Love
fun part of the
knocking you
game.
off. Yeah.
But it's like if you have some, and so it
So
can
you have to
be-
kind of read it, and then
Yes.
we'll have Jake here this Christmas.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
so that'll be fun.
he'll be fun.
He'll be fun.
He'll be fun.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but I don't know. I forgot. I haven't asked him if his family plays
I'm
games.
sure they do.
They're a
I
fun
don't know.
family. They're
Well,
so,
he'll learn to play
you know,
games with us.
But yeah, so it's like, wonder what games? Because then it's kind of like food. When somebody's new, I ask them what food.
Yes,
they
you do.
And then it's like, oh well, is there a
And do
game you
something
play?
new. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is. His dad does a lot of gaming.
Yes, and so I bet there is something they like to play.
And so, yeah.
For sure. I think that is like a fun thing. Like if something new around, or even just like a friend over or something. It's like figuring out what games.
Yeah, and
they
it's,
like to
it's
play.
kind of an ice. It can be an icebreaker because it gives you something to do while you talk and get to know.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think so too. And I think like similar to how, maybe you'll go like to bowling with some, or,
Right,
it's just like
yeah.
having an activity
So you
going on. So part of your mind. So I don't know. I feel like it helps kind of put your guard down a little bit.
Yes.
To be
Yeah.
able to talk to people.
Yeah.
And even already, like we've
of
started
humor.
with Charles, introducing Hi Ho Cheerio, though it drives me crazy with the little cherries.
Yeah.
And sometimes he just wants to put them all out. I'm like, okay, but
That's
like,
not the game, but he's making up his own game.
I know. And I let it go. I can't wait until
Yes.
he's into because like Candyland, I think he's almost there,
Candyland, yeah.
but not quite. He's
Yeah.
close. And I think that is I will say there is a difference
What?
because my friend Cassie, her daughter will be into Candyland. Like
Yeah.
she's like, oh yeah, we play Candyland. It's like, a boy won't sit there and do that.
Well, some boys will.
But he won't.
I don't want to categorize completely, but
Many
he's not
boys
into
will
it
not.
right now.
No,
he
and
likes
that's
to
okay.
build, and he likes
to
other
build.
things that
And
he's
so I think
doing.
I need to look into other types of games that
Games.
have more to
Yeah.
do with
Yeah.
physical. But and there are like there's Mousetrap. You build a little
Yeah.
whole thing to like trap the mouse or ball or whatever. And then there's Kerplunk could be fun.
Yeah,
Jenga.
there's a lot of different
Jenga.
stuff.
We played Jenga a lot.
Yeah, we did.
For a while.
Yeah, we did. I
We were
forgot about
very
that
into
one.
that game.
Yeah, we still have
I don't
that.
know why, but Laura and I would play it all
the
the time. Yes, all the time.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
That was a fun one. And so there are physical, like those types
yeah,
of
there's
games
different
too.
types. Mancala.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Lauren got us into that.
Yes, she very much liked that one. She
Yeah.
got good at it too.
Yeah.
She knew exactly when she needed
She
to
knew
go.
where to-
She knew,
yeah, I was like, wait a
God,
minute.
I know. I'm like,
Yeah.
how much do you think about this game?
I think her mind can just do that.
Yeah, she got very good at Mancala.
Yeah.
But they're like physical games like that. They could be really fun. Yeah.
So you might think about, and it's always fun to look and see what new games are out there. There's some that are like questioning games.
Yes.
And we were playing some of those.
I think Jackbox games are very fun, like even intergenerational.
Yeah.
Because I think you'll get a lot of the younger crowd into it because it's, you type things in on your phone and you do. But then like the older crowd, there's some fun stuff for them to participate in too. And like, I think Jackbox games are a good one. Like if you have a larger crowd and like a wide variety of people, that's a good one. And they're pretty inexpensive. So, and easy to operate.
Because it kind of reminds me, there's some game that we would play and you try to figure out whose answer it was.
Oh, Apples to Apples.
But there's another one about, never, and you'd have to finish the sentence.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember. There are a lot of those types of card games.
But there's a lot of those kind of card game questions that are fun too.
And you can get to know,
get to know people.
More. Yeah, I definitely know we've through those types of games have learned more about like you and Dad and like, your past and stuff, which has been cool.
And remember that Life?
Oh, Game of Life?
Game of Life.
I never liked that one.
Spin that? Oh, okay.
That one I did not like. I don't know.
That's funny.
I did not like that game. I don't know why.
Oh, that's good. Checkers.
Oh, checkers. Yes. That's always a fun, like, kids want, go in a Cracker Barrel.
That's a good,
playing checkers.
Yeah. So there's just a whole host of games, and I don't know what'll come out this year. Usually there's one or two big ones that come out. We don't always get those. But, to see what's new.
Yes, and I think when you pick a game for your family, definitely go with. I think you have to go with the person that maybe doesn't play very often, or the one you don't pick the game for that person. Like you don't pick the one that has 20 pages of instructions and it takes an hour to figure out how to play it before you can eat. There are some people that are very into it. So go by the simplest. Go by the simplest person. Whoever is there and needs the simplest game, just go with that. Because then you'll get everybody involved.
But you know what? This is the thing. Have somebody read all the instructions
ahead of time.
I'm not going to sit there and learn the game.
I know, you don't.
Of instructions. Somebody's got to know it ahead of time. And so we're not all trying to figure it out at once.
And have somebody that can explain it.
Drives me nuts.
I know.
I have to have somebody that knows it. And so we're not all guessing. And then there's the thing about, well, we play by this rule. We play by this rule. Well, it's the house rules.
Yeah, it's just pick one and just go with it.
And go with it.
I know. Some people are a little too hung up on rules sometimes. I'm like, we're just here to play.
Yeah.
How much does this
you gotta read your room
matter?
And maybe you can be that person that goes, we'll play however, okay?
Yes. Yeah.
You need those people.
You got to keep it chill.
I'm that person.
You are.
Except for one time.
I know.
Other than that,
you are that person. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's, yeah.
Just to have fun.
I think going in with the mindset, the mindset you're going to have fun. It'll be a good game.
Fun
reading the
together.
Room. Yes.
Yeah. Just, it's called a game, not a life and death thing. Oh my gosh.
But hopefully we, gave maybe people some ideas.
Maybe you haven't heard of some of these games, or maybe you'll go out and look for a new one for yourself.
And please, if you have some
if you
game
have a favorite
ideas,
one, let us know.
Please let us know.
Yeah.
Comment on some of our posts, whatever. Please let us know, because we are always up for new games. We pretty much are always up for new games. We love it. Yeah, for sure.
Good times.
Yes, and hopefully everybody has a good holiday time, going into Christmas and the New Year.
Take your breaths, man.
Yes. Find some time to rest.
Exactly. Reset. No. But anyway, we look forward to next week when you take a breath and take a listen.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of An Incomplete Guide to Personal Growth. There are many ways you can stay connected. Follow us on Instagram at An Incomplete Guide Podcast, where you can sign up for our email list and get posts that delve deeper into our weekly topics. Make sure to subscribe to our podcast page wherever you listen to your podcasts. We would really appreciate a rating and sharing us with your family and friends.
We're so glad you chose to spend your time with us, and hope there was a thought, a resource, or a laugh that you can take on your journey. We'll be here every Tuesday for you to take a breath and take a listen.